Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome. We are playing some Duel Commander this morning. I gotta leave here in like 2-ish hours for going to a pre-release and armory event for Flesh and Blood. But here we're playing Magic, so let's go over the deck I'm running. So we're doing some Duel Commander, which is 1v1 Commander. You can check out the ban list online. It's different than regular Commander. But today, we are playing some Boros Aggro, featuring everyone's favorite dog, Yoshimaru. I'm really excited to actually run this deck. Oh no. I forgot to mute my stream. There we go. So we have Yoshimaru, Ever Faithful, as the commander with Bruce Tarl. Now, in Duel Commander, you can only play one of the commanders each game. So usually it's Yoshimaru. This is just a pretty standard... Let me change the display here. A pretty standard, like, just Boros aggro deck. We have Flayed, we have Lightning Helix, we have Fury. Getting fast, crush people because it's only 20 life instead of 40. Sometimes if we were against like Phalia, you can sideboard in your commander after each game. So I would probably sideboard in some assassin. This Arbaz Mirror, when it or another historic permanent enters, you drain. So I'd probably put that in over Yoshimaru. That way Phalia can't just keep blinking Yoshimaru, moving the counters. So let's jump into a league here. And let's see how this goes. It's a really fun format. I've really enjoyed it. Let's switch this. Oops. Oops. And we're in a game, and I'm literally just trying to get to that Y. Oh no. It's all chalked. One sec. I don't know why it is doing this. Window capture. Why is it doing this? There we go. Was that the issue with this? No. There we go. Cool. We're in. We fixed it. Hello, 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 hello. What's up, Eli? All right, we're going to go first. Give him the good luck, have fun. All right, our opening hand, Senu, Keen-Eyed Protector, really good card. Lelia, MDFC. We have a Snow Plane, so we get a player commander first. This is a Snap Keep. And they're on Flame War Brash Veteran. Okay, so they're Rakdos. So it might behoove me to play Yoshimaru on 2 or on 3, but I'm just going to jam him out on 1. If they don't have removal for it, then we can get the Bodyguard down, which will be really good. That protects Yoshimaru. And we're going to see how this goes. They're taking a mulligan, so we take those. Oop. Yeah, let me know how everything sounds. I would love to know. Trying to get all my audio and stuff set up for this so I can stream a little bit more often. All right, well, let's start this off. Plains Yoshimaru. Yeah, if we could cast both commanders and Rogak wasn't banned as a commander, I'd be playing Yoshimaru Rogak, but they only let one partner be played. I think to balance out the format, right? Otherwise, it'd just be correct to run 5-color partners. Like you have the Friends Forever card, so it would probably be right just to run those, because then you have one less card in your deck if you like really want to optimize. Bobble. All right, they're bobbling me. Let's see if they... Nope, and my cat is running all over my leg. Sure. Iganjo. So they know we have the Iganjo. So let's run out the Bodyguard. I would rather run out a Legendary, but this at least gives us protection. So we're kind of forcing them to, yeah, remove it now, which they don't do. Crack in there for 1. We'll play a mountain and we'll just pass the turn. You gotta crank the audio to hear me. Okay. Weird. No, I'll keep that in mind. I feel like it's within what it should be, but that's noted. I'd say, how does everything look? But I'm not on camera. I think we'll just play Lelia here, or we play Boromir. But I think we have the protection with Bodyguard. This does prevent a board wipe, but if they deluge, it doesn't really matter. And any damage-based board wipes will Bodyguard protects. So we're just gonna run out. Do you run out? What? We run out the red. You run this out. Play Lelia. We have the protection for Yoshimaru still, and now we have protection for Lelia. I could have run Boromir out, but I'd rather have the haste. Although maybe I'm supposed to, because I can play Lelia next turn, then if I exile a card, like a land, I can then play the land. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. Tap into black. Orcish Bowmasters. Sure, let's see where they're putting that into. Yeah, so we're going to sack it. And now if they have a follow-up, Pro Black. Why didn't they get an Orc army? Oh, is it because it didn't deal damage? Force of Despair on Lelia. Sure. So they wasted an Orcish Bowmasters, and then they Force of Despaired me, and they got rid of my Lelia. So sure. Ow, ow. Cat's biting my foot. They play a Lelia. Well, next turn we can destroy a land. I don't know, I thought it was a removal spell. Sure, and they exile Shadow Spear. That's not great, but it's not the end of the world. Oh, and we can just bolt this now. So we're just going to fire off a bolt. And I think, what do you do? Destroy target land. So just for a basic. Yeah, we're going to hold on to that. We're just going to play Senu here. And we're going to crack in for some more. Oh, actually, I missed a point of damage. I forgot this cares when legendaries enter. So if they live with one life, it's because I misplayed. Gaming is hard. Oh, sorry, I'm drinking Starbucks. You can probably hear that on the mic. Not sponsored, but we'll take a sponsor. All right, we got 4 lands out. Let's see what they're going to do. They could play their commander. 4 mana, Pyrogoyf. It's going to deal 3 damage and hit my Birdo, and that's okay. Yep. Kill my bird. That's okay. They have 1 card in hand. They're at 12 life. We have a 4/4. They have a 3/4. I'm not that concerned about this right now. Let's play Battlefield Forge. Let's play Boromir. Let's go to combat. We're going to crack in here. If they block, they block. If not, they go down to 7. They're down to 7. I'm at 17, so I'm not really... I mean, they can Shadow Spear this, I guess, and gain some life. All right, the only card there... Oh, no, they exiled Shadow Spear, didn't they? Soul Guide Lantern, sure. All right, they couldn't play the Shadow Spear because it was exiled. And they're exiling my bird. Sure. Honestly, that's not the worst. Cracking it, drawing a card. Yeah, they're running out of options here. It's still just a 3/4. Play their commander, probably. Ah, good old Bobby Boy. Well, unfortunately for them, that's going to be GG. So we're just gonna play this. Let's just destroy their land. They can't block anything this turn. And that's game one. Game two, I think I'm pretty happy keeping Yoshimaru here. So we're just gonna run it back. No changes to the sideboard or anything. Yield all plays. I don't know why it doesn't pick up the right-click menu. I have to figure this out. MTGO is such an old program, so it just interacts weird with OBS sometimes. Opening hand, Senu, Giver of Runes, Skyclave, Lion Sash, 3 lands. This is an easy keep. Giver protects our commander, so we might actually run out our commander on 2 here. Just so we have the protection with Giver. It is an aggro matchup, but we have the removal, so I'm not that concerned about it. Embercleave, yeah, great card. Yeah, we'll just Battlefield Forge. We'll play Giver first. Like we can play, yeah. And that's exactly why I wanted to play it. They'd use a removal spell on it rather than my commander, which is fine. Like obviously it sucks losing Giver of Runes. It's a very powerful card, but not the end of the world for me. See, now my mic is like, looks like it's peaking. I don't know. Good old Bobby boy. So yeah, they played Bob. We have a snow removal, but we can't play it right now. We have the choice of either just running out our commander into whatever. I think we are going to do it. We'll force him to have another removal spell. Like this turn. They could obviously draw one, which would be unfortunate, but if they do, it's like, what are you going to do? Thankfully, we can cast the commander again next turn if they do remove it. And they are going to lose some amount of life, hopefully from Bob, and not just rip lands. Nope, they hit us land. Unlucky. All right. Legendary land, first strike. I mean, we're not blocking, we'll take the 2. Especially if they cast this. They got 5 cards in hand. We're doing really, I think we're in a pretty good spot right now. We can Skyclave next turn if we want to. Target legendary creature gains first strike. We're just going to take 2. Like, I have no interest in blocking Bob here. So, okay, Dark Confidant, for those who don't know, nickname is Bob based on the player who won Worlds who had this card made after them. So, it was, I don't remember the person's name. Bob. So, Dark Confidant is known as Bob. Okay, so they discarded their hand, which I disagree with. They had Ghostfire Slice, so they could have killed my commander. They're going to play this, sacrifice artifacts. I don't understand why they would do that. So let's see what we want to do here. I think the obvious choice is going to be Keen-Eyed into Bodyguard. We're not going to attack here. We'll probably just end up taking 5 next turn, which isn't great, but we can I guess we could have Skyclave too, but a Dark Confidant's a cool card. Beginning of your upkeep, reveal the top card of your library. Put that card into your hand. You lose life equal to its mana value. So they played a land that we didn't see. So we know they have Mount Doom, and that's the only card in their hand. But they can play their commander, sack an artifact, convert it. Draw a card, sure. So now they have Mount Doom and one other card in hand. We are probably going to Skyclave this, or if they play their commander, we'll Skyclave it, because they're on 4, but they have 5 lands, so they can just, like, recast it. Also, we could try to Lion Sash if we get another, we could Lion Sash and start exiling Broadside and, like, reanimate and stuff from their yard. Chain Lightning. Yeah, we're going to give this protection from red. That's an easy choice there for me. Pro red means if they attack with this, we just double block and kill it. I lose my bird, but I really don't care. Yeah. So we have Lightning Helix, so we can't quite Lightning Helix this. This does attack in the air, which is great. I think we just are supposed to Skyclave this and then Kraken. I think that's what we're going to do. Or we also hold up the Lightning Helix for their commander, but it'll be converted. I think it's fine because they can't sacrifice. Yeah, it's only if it is a sorcery. Yeah. So we'll Skyclave. We'll get rid of this. And then we'll go to combat. Yeah, we're gonna, if they block Bob with it, they block it. Ideally, like, they lose life from this thing, but it is card advantage. So. And next turn, we can potentially just Ember Cleave and win. I think. It's a legendary. Yoshimaru goes to 4, giving it double strike and trample. 5, 10, yeah. So this should be, hopefully, we don't get totally blown in here like a board wipe that they ripped off the top. Because they still have the Mount Doom in hand. Target player sacks a creature. We sack... I think we sack the bird, unfortunately. I mean, that's fine. So we can't Ember Cleave next turn unless we top deck a land. But that's fine. If we hit a land, we're in a good spot. 2. They crack a clue and draw. All right, they play their commander. So we have Lightning Helix. Ember Cleave, I still think gets there. It'll be a little tougher because they can block with the Skyclave, but if they don't block Yoshimaru. So we don't hit the land, which is unlucky. So now we have a couple options. Their commander's offline. We can Lightning Helix the Dark Confident. They've only hit lands with it so far, which is really... I guess they hit the Angrath, right? So they lost 2. Yeah. So what do we want to do here? I'm thinking if we just Lightning Helix this, or we just hit for their commander and we just crack in with 3. I'm honestly fine with that. Right? Like, we don't have to overextend here. Like, we're in a better position than they are, right? So I don't feel like overextending and playing like a Johnny into other things and then just get board wiped and then have like, no cards in hand. Like, we're in a pretty domineering position right now. They're at 7. They keep hitting lands off Bob, which is actually insane. They still have this Mount Doom in hand, so they have Mount Doom in one other card. So they're going to combat, probably attacking with their commander and Bob. Well, we'll let Bob go through, but we are going to Lightning Helix this. We are just going to get rid of that. Yeah. I'm good. Thanks. We're not going to block here. We'll take 2. If we block, we give them a 3/3, and I really don't want that. I'd rather have my creatures unblocked. Or untapped. So I maybe could have attacked... No, because they had the Bob that would have just blocked. It's like, why didn't I attack last turn? Sure, 6/4 trample. So we really want to find a snowland, so we can on thin ice get rid of that. That's not a snowland, unfortunately. So, all right, what do we want to do here? So we can like Lion Sash, exile a card from their graveyard. We can Ajani, which will make this a little bit stronger. This is trample. It's a 6/4 trample. But I think we will bluff. Because we know all they have in hand is Mount Doom, and their commander costs 5. I think we'll just do this for now. If they attack with a 6/4, what I can go ahead and do is I can either block with the cat, or just take like the 6, block here, or block with my commander, because we still have Embercleave for next turn potentially. If they have like a burn spell, they've hit nothing but... Okay, so they played a snow-covered mountain, so they only have 2 lands in hand. So they can crack some clues to draw. Mishra's Factory can also become a creature. Or they can just jam out their commander. Yeah, they're flooding out pretty hard, which has been good for us. Not drawing any of our snow lands is really unfortunate with On Thin Ice. Like, usually this isn't an issue. So, if we hit the land with this, the snow covered, we can play it, we can get rid of their blocker, crack in. So we'll see what they do here. I'm super curious. Plays their commander. Sure, it doesn't have haste. If they attack in, I think they have 2 cards in hand. Both of them we know are lands, because I haven't cracked any clues. They have Sokazan, which costs 4, so they can make 2 blockers next turn. We just have to be aware of that. Oh, it's a legendary creature, and this won't be a creature, so they can't Sokazans next turn. They can, like, crack a clue and try to draw an answer. So they can try to top deck, like, exact removal. Or they're just going to crack a clue now. Oh, they're just going to do it now while they have the creature. Sure. I think it's too late for that for them, though. We hit the snow-covered plains. This is huge. So the reason why this is actually massive is we can On Thin Ice, get rid of their 6/4, and then we can Embercleave for 3, because we'll have, or for 2, actually. So, snow-covered plains, On Thin Ice, getting rid of their Oliphant. No, I literally just found this deck online. The snow-covered lands are for, like, On Thin Ices and stuff. It's just, like, certain removals better with snow-covered. So it's not, like, built around them. It's literally just... So we're gonna go to blocks, and we're gonna see how they block. But no matter how they block, they're pretty much dead here. So it's just, yeah, like On Thin Ice and stuff, like certain like snow cards are beneficial. Yeah, so they're pretty much just gone here. Embercleave. Run to Yoshimaru. GG. All right, 2-0, on to the next. Yeah, so can we... I can show the deck here. Yeah, it's mostly for, like, from what I can tell, the On Thin Ice. I don't know if there are any other... I don't think there are any other snow cards. So you just get access to, like, certain cards with them. So that's why we're there. There's no, like, other real snow cards in the deck. No, like, Astrolabes. We can't run any, like, the black snowboard wipes. So it's just a thing we can take advantage of with a really efficient piece of removal. And ideally you hit someone's commander with this, because they don't want to keep their commander exiled, so they'll put them in the command zone, which is essentially, this is 1 mana, remove their commander from the game. So it's like Swords or Path. But it is sorcery speed, and you need a snow-covered land for it. If they blow up your land or the enchantment, it comes back, which is why I try to hit their commander with it, preferably. Yeah, snow-covered stuff is really cool. There's one commander that cares about snow permanents in like Sultai. That's really cool. Let me pull it up while we wait for a match here. Nope, wrong Firefox. Oh my god, listen, I'm so bad at this. It is... Where is he? Did I pass him? He's on here somewhere. I thought he was Sultai. Oh, here. So whenever you attack with this commander, you untap all your snow permanents. And snow lands or snow permanents. And then you can also, or you can play it for its backside, and you can play snow permanent from your graveyard. So you can like play snow lands from your graveyard with this, which is cool. It enters tapped, which sucks, but it's a thing you can do. So if you're looking for like a snow deck, there's like a snow Merit Lodge, which isn't as good as actual Merit Lodge, but I think Merit Lodge itself is a snow land, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Dark Depths is in fact a legendary snow land, so you can still play Dark Depths combo in it. And there's some snow creatures too. So you have like Oran Viper. Where is... Let's go to the high synergy cards. Ice Fang Quaddle is really cool in the deck. Early Winter's funny. It's just an on-theme card. Yeah, snow decks are cool. I actually built a 5-color deck. This was years ago at this point. Oh, our game is live. Let's get into it. Where is it? Here we go. Hitting with the GLHF. Lost the dice roll. So they're deciding. So in this, it's whoever decides to. In Magic, what you're supposed to do, if you're new or don't play a lot of like 60 card, is you're supposed to roll, decide who's going first, and then resolve mulligans. Unfortunately, this is like, if this was an untapped land, like we're like 2 lands away from this being a really keepable hand. But unfortunately, with 1 tapped land and nothing else going on, we're going to mulligan this. Okay, yeah, this looks a lot better. So we're going to keep this. We have Parallax Wave, which is a really fun card, On Thin Ice, Detective's Phoenix, and another 2-drop. We are going to keep this, and I think... What are they on? Lazav? I think we might bottom Parallax Wave here. I don't feel like we're really going to need it. Oh, but we could also get rid of Detective's Phoenix. No, I'm going to get rid of Parallax Wave, I think. That might be incorrect, but we'll see. We're on the draw, so there is a 1-mana counterspell that we do have to be cognizant of if we cast a card from anywhere other than our hand. So we have the option of we can either play like Arid Mesa and get a snow-covered land, or we play a Plateau, run out our commander, and pray that they don't just yeet it out of existence. It's 1 mana, so we're just going to go for it, and we're just going to force them to have the counterspell. Oh, they have Mental Misstep. I mean, I guess... Okay, well, what are you going to do? Yes, they're going to play their commander next turn, but if they're tapped out, now they don't have Mental Misstep, that means we can On Thin Ice get rid of their commander next turn. And we also got rid of a crime. Oh, this one doesn't care about crimes. Cares about attacking. Yeah, so that's fine. Unfortunate. So they're representing counter magic. So I honestly think we can just Arid Mesa here. And I think we just say go. I'm not that concerned about racing them right now. They have 4 cards in hand. We have 6. I'm not worried about getting a 2-drop out into more counter spells. I'd rather try to get the On Thin Ice and like bait more spells from their hand. Um, you know, so if they're, yeah, see, I think they're representing the one man. I mean, that also could be mana leak, spell pierce. There are a number of other things. So we are playing around the spell pierce also by keeping lands up like this. So we're gonna fetch. Pray to God it's not stifle. It's not. God bless. We're going to play a snow-covered mountain. We want to hold the legendary land for Yoshimaru. And we're going to try to run out the On Thin Ice. And we're going to hope this works. We have the mana for Spell Pierce. So Spell Pierce counter target non-creature spell unless the controller pays 2. We go to exile their commander. They can play it again next turn, which isn't great. And now I think what we're going to do is we can either run out our 2/2 with First Strike, and I think we're just going to see if they have the counter spell. I'd rather have this out with Yoshimaru, but Force Spike. Yeah, sure. There's probably not going to be a lot of positions to Force Spike, so that's fine, because if we get enough creatures in the yard, we can Detective's Phoenix. Nethergoyf, still holding up 2 blue, so they might have another counter spell, which, you know, with control decks like this, what's nice is we're just going to run out our commander again. And if they have the counter spell, we still have another couple really good cards. We'll play Giver. They might want to counter Giver of Ruins if they have it. They don't. That's fine. Yep. So they want to get rid of the Giver of Ruins over the Yoshimaru, right? Because Giver can give anything protection on my next turn, except itself. If they have another removal spell, so be it. But they're just kind of running out of steam. They're only on 3 lands. We have our 5th land, and we have a 3-drop. And we can almost bestow Reanimate, bringing back Mary. Sure. So we take 5 here. They have 2 cards in hand, which I don't think are counterspells, because I think they would have countered our commander at this point. So it sucks, but we're about to get into like a really... Return our creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Yeah, we're in actually a really good spot here. It might not seem like it, but we're actually doing pretty good. If they counter this, we just bring it back with Helping Hand. Remand. Oh, they put into our hand instead, which is just like worse. So we're gonna play Sokazan here. Buff our dog. And I think we'll hold up as a blocker, because we can potentially block here. Yeah, we can't do anything else. The Remand is actually like the worst counterspell in that situation for us, but that's okay. I think we're still in a fine position. Nethergoyf's a problem, but again, we can like block here and here, or we can just take the 5 down to 9. They hit their 4th land, so they're probably not going to run out Lazav. I can't imagine. If we hit our... I mean, we could block here, put Yoshimaru in the yard, Helping Hand, but I feel like that's just like we're blowing ourselves out for why. I think right now we're fine just taking some damage here. They're not going to like burn us out, so I don't think I'm that concerned. Yeah, the fact that they're not just running out their commander means they have probably some other form of interaction. We're going to play our 6th land. And we're going to try running this out again. As long as I don't, like, put it back on top of her. Like, Memory Lapse us. If they put it into the yard, I'm fine Helping Handing it out, or we just play Detective's Phoenix. Sure. We're going to... See, we can not put it in the command zone, and we can just bring it back with Helping Hand, which is an option. But we are going to just put it in the command zone, because we always have access to that, so the fact they want to take 4 and snuff it out is fine. And then we are going to play Detective's Phoenix. They have 1 card left in hand. And if it's another counterspell, it's another counterspell. Like, what are you going to do? Yeah, back to the hand. So they have no cards in hand. We've pretty much eaten through all their removal, but we're going to be in a really good spot next turn. I think we unfortunately have to take here. Which I don't really want to do, but this will get stronger next turn, so we'll be able to start blocking. So we're at 4. Yeah, see, so now we're going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so we can't run out everything that we want, but what we can do is this. So let's play Detectives Phoenix. Let's Giada. And let's Helping Hand Returning Giver of Runes. So I maybe should have supposed to play Yoshimaru and then, you know, be able to pump it a whole bunch, but I'd rather play with this, because now this grows, we get a 1-1. They just, you know, obviously chump it, but we hit him for 2 in the air. We have a 2-3 to block Lazav, we have a 2-2 to block our own thing. We have a Giver of Runes up, so next turn if we play Yoshimaru, we can protect it, or we can protect this. They draw a card. Hopefully it's not removal or a board wipe, but with 1 card in hand and no real way to draw a whole lot. We might honestly double block Lazav. We actually really can't do that. They should swing with Nethergoyf, but I think we're just going to go here, go here. I think they should swing with this, because I can't block all of it. And I can't double block Goyf, yeah. So they can get us down to 1, which is not great. And if they have any sort of removal, we're dead on board. Oh, right, and they draw a card off that. Yeah, so we're definitely going to... We can either chump here, or trade these off. Like, it's kind of irrelevant, like, in which order we do it in. So they're going to draw a card. Sure. The issue is we probably do want to block the Nethergoyf. Because this will get bigger as we put more cards in the yard. But the other issue is if we knock this, it can give them this. So we have to maybe... I guess the decision is, like, do we hope that they don't grow the Goyf at instant speed, which they can't do, I don't think. I don't think they can. I'm trying to think. Any artifacts? There's no... I'm going to assume that they can't, and we'll just go to 1 and be super greedy about it. Which is probably not the best move. But I don't think they can grow the Goyf. So we have 4, 5, 6, 7 damage on board. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we have 8. So we're going to bodyguard. If we have what? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, if we swing out, we have lethal. And if they have to have more removal? Yeah. Oh, we had lethal. Oh, yeah, because we get 2, right? So we actually didn't even have to swing with another creature. We could have left Giver up. Yeah, so that was a greedy swing from them. But we got there in the end. We're going to be on the draw again, which is unfortunate. But that went pretty well, all things considered. Control, it's like weird, right? Okay, hold on. Sorry. We have an interesting hand here. Urza Saga Blood Moon's kind of a non-bow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lands. No, nothing else with the Saga. I don't know if I want to keep this hand. I feel like this is going to be not fast enough. Like, we really want to put pressure on them. So I'm going to... I think I'm going to mulligan this. I think that's what I'm supposed to do here. Because, like, we can Saga on 1, but we can't, like, do anything with it. I'm mulliganing. Okay, this is a much better hand. Yeah, we're gonna keep this. I love Winota, but we're only on 2 lands, so I don't know if we're gonna even get there. I'm keeping Skull Clamp, but Winota's so good, and we can bottom Detective's Phoenix. I think we're gonna bottom Winota. I don't know if that's right or not, but we have 2 humans in hand and 1 Phoenix, so we're gonna do that. I have a feeling that might not be correct, but we also now know they have mental missteps and stuff in their hand. um, little marsh flats. Um, we want to get a plateau here. I think we just. I think if we just run out the Yoshimaru again, and if they have the mental misstep, they have the mental misstep. Yoshimaru's obviously like good, but if we have a turn 1 play that they can counter that we can then get back, I would rather that. Like we took a turn off, which like sucks, but yeah, they just can do combat math, which happens sometimes. Playing a white 2 and 2 life. Oh, dismember? Sure. Yeah, that's fine. So they're down to 5 and we haven't even touched them yet. Right? Like you're losing 5 life against an aggro deck. And now you're going to Inquisition, get rid of Skull Clamp is what I'm guessing is going to happen, which is real unfortunate. Hey, well, sure. So so cards like Thoughtseize, Inquisition of Coast. Why would you get rid of Ash over Skull Clamp? Interesting. Sure. So they're keeping Skull Clamp up, which seems whack to me. They saw our hand, so as much as I want to play the snow-covered plains, it's tough because Legendary lands pump Yoshimaru, but it's like, do I give them the information of what I drew? And I'm just not going to do that. So what can they have in hand? They really can't counter Karizev. I mean, I guess they have Force of Will. But if they have Force of Will, they have Force of Will. What are you going to do? They'll go down 2 cards and life to counter my 1/3 menace. Marsh Flats, sure. We just take 3 here. Sure thing. Yeah, unfortunately we lose the monkey at the end of each combat, but... And sure, long goodbye. They're holding up 1 mana. So now we have Reign of Glory. I think we can honestly just run out the Detective's Phoenix here. And if it gets countered, it gets countered. And it's not that bad in the yard for us. Yeah, and next turn what we're going to probably do is play this, play Skull Clamp, equip Skull Clamp to this, and then we get 1/1s. And then we can start just Skull Clamping those 1/1s and then moving Skull Clamp back over. So because this card cares about if you have a creature with a greater power than its base, Skull Clamp gives a +1, +1/-1. So we can like move Skull Clamp over for 1 mana, kill the 1/1, draw 2, put it back on the other creature. Then if they remove it, we get another 2 cards. Which is why I'm surprised they didn't get rid of Skull Clamp. So they're going down to 9, which seems so incredibly greedy. So let's see what we draw. All right, we didn't really draw much of anything here. We control a mountain, so we'll have this come in. They have 1 man. They have 1 card. The only card it could potentially be is Daze, but we are quite literally going to be playing around it, so it's fine. We Skull Clamp. And then we Skull Clamp here. So we're Skull Clamping the Phoenix. They can give this flying by exiling 3 cards, and we can trade, but then I'm going up 2 cards. I don't get the 1/1, which is unfortunate. They're at 3, 4, 5, 6. They can make this become a copy of Ash or Detective Phoenix. Next turn, we're at 13. I feel like they have to block here. Because even if they discard 1 card to Psychic Frog, I think we do it. I think we're going to go for it. Because if we rip something like a Fury and a red card off, I think it's worth them exiling 3 cards from their graveyard. And now we just have like chump blockers, right? So they can like grow frog, which isn't great. But now we can repeatedly like, skull clamp the soldier. If they remove the phoenix, we still go up 2 cards. They're going down to 6. They're exiling. I'm assuming they're going to exile like Ash or something. Probably not Kari Zev. See, they learned their lesson from last game. They're not just swinging out like a donkey. We are just going to throw the 1/1 probably in front of it, though, if they attack. Psychic Frog, they can give flying, but the issue is they exile cards from their graveyard to do that. So if we threaten the Psychic Frog, they have to discard... Well, they discard 1 card. If we double block the Frog, they have to discard 2 cards. Yeah, attacks are weird for them. Because they can't give Psychic Frog flying, because they have to exile 3 cards, and no matter what 3 cards they exile, Nethergoyf gets weaker. So they have to just hope that I like overcommit a block and force them to discard their hand. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to throw the 1/1 in front of it. Because we're going to keep getting these 1/1s every single turn. Like, I would rather take the 3 than have them draw a card off Psychic Frog. That's like the position we're in right now. Yeah. So instead of being able to just skull clamp this, we just chump. And they're going to exile cards instead, so they're making Nethergoyf weaker, which is fine. And they're going to draw 1 card. Sure. So that makes my next turn a little bit easier. Assuming they don't, like, remove this. If they remove this, we can still clamp this and draw, like, 4. Yeah, I think clamp was the card they should have absolutely gotten rid of. Let's just clamp this first. Let's draw 2 cards. Mana Tithe is actually super funny. So is Werefox Bodyguard. So I want to hold up mana for both. We're at 12. This is tough, because I want to hold up Mana Tithe. I don't know if it's going to matter. But we can Werefox Bodyguard also at instant speed. Let's just... Hey, yeah. Let's just crack in here. I maybe should have skull clamped it. I probably should have. Instead of trying to be cute with Mana Tithe. But we have them down to 4. Again, they really can't block all that well. They don't have enough cards in their graveyard for anything with Psychic Frog. So, but we really do want the 1/1 to try to draw more. So as much as I want to hold up the Mana Tithe, we'll skull clamp him. And we'll pass. Yeah, I probably should have just put it on instead of missing a point of damage like an idiot, but what are you going to do? Oh, nice. Good job. Let's go. I probably should show chat on stream at some stream somewhere, huh? Each opponent sacrifices a non-token creature. Sure. So let's... Unfortunately, we are going to sacrifice him, I think. Because we get to draw 2 cards off of it. Swords. Oh, see, Swords and Mana Tithe is huge here. Because they can go give this flying, we can Swords their commander, we can Swords that. Like, there are so many great options. And we have the Mana Tithe backup. Yeah, this is actually fine. Sure. So what we're going to do is... Yep. We're going to let them just put counters on this thing. It's going to give them life, but... Okay, cool. now we Swords it. And we have to hope they have like a 2-mana counterspell. And then we just mana tie them. And we just kind of blow them out. Force of Will. Weirdly enough, I think I am actually going to mana tie that. The reason being is I don't want them to be able to crack a clue either. So we're going to force them to decide if they... Probably don't want list resolve, but I'm not going to let them draw a clue. Oh. They're just not going to pay it. So we'll take 2. They really want to draw that card, huh? Yeah. They're like, oh, we'll tap out. It's like, no, you won't. We'll take 2 here. I don't know if they get a 1/1 from this. I don't think they do. Because I don't think its base power... Its base power is star, so you wouldn't get anything. So then I have 1 card in hand. The only card it could potentially be that would, like, super blow us out here is Daze. We are just going to Skull Clamp this, though. Actually, I just had lethal. I'm a greedy moron. We still have lethal. They can't snuff out because it's -4. GG. All right, we got there. I'm a greedy idiot who almost blew that. We're fine. We're chilling. Yeah, no, deck is performing really well today. I'm very happy with it. Yeah, I think into like matchups like that, the fact that they should have taken Skull Clamp, I don't know why they wouldn't. Like Skull Clamp provides such an insane amount of card draw. And like even if you don't kill the creature with it immediately, if you're able to resolve an equip on it and they go to remove your creature, they're getting 2 for 1, right? Because they're removing your creature, or 3 for 1, right? Because removal spell kills your creature, so you're 1 for 1. And then I'm up 2 cards. So you removed my creature, and then I also drew 2. And like no one would play a removal spell that says destroy target creature, its controller draws 2 cards. Target creature an opponent controls. Draw 2 cards. All right, so we're up against Golos Tireless Pilgrim, which is a pretty powerful commander. They're keeping a hand of 7. We didn't win the die roll. We're going to keep this hand. We have Yoshimaru, Shadow Spear, Giver of Runes, Phalia. Great. This is an easy keep. Hopefully they play a tap land. And they do. So we're in a really good position now. So we're able to just... We've rip an Adeline off the top. We just throw down Yoshimaru here. Easy turn 1 Yoshimaru. All right. GG's, Eli. Have a good one. Let's leave this room open for views. Now, I'll talk to you later, man. Thanks for hanging out. Are they going to path my commander? Please don't. Pretty please don't. I'm begging you, please. Swamp Cycling. Sure. Oh, are they going to just reanimate Troll? That'd be unfortunate. That'd be funny. Underground Sea. Plays Underground Sea. Cast Reanimate on the Troll. Take 6. We Shadow Spear, Giver of Runes. Duress. Alright, well, they get rid of Shadow Spear, which is unlucky. So it's now turn 2. They haven't affected the board in any meaningful way. And I have a couple options, right? I can play Giver. I can play Braid. Bard. Buried. whatever. I can play this dude. I maybe should have played the land to pump Yoshimaru more. Well, this will get us a 1-1. I can also play Giver and just protect the pup, but that's for next turn. I kind of want to use all my mana here. So I think we are going to do... If we still had the Shadow Spear, I would have been more inclined to like play this, play Shadow Spear, play Giver. But we'll just do this, because we'll get a 1-1. Especially with like Adeline, right? Like we want as many creatures out as possible. Demonic Tutor, sure. Yeah, we're in absolute race mode with him. Oh, I know the good luck, have fun. Fury. Kill both of these. Hopefully they don't have like Ephemerate. That'd be unfortunate. Now they're doing the evoke trigger first. Yeah, alright. Well, they take those out. Yeah, we'll return Yoshimaru. That's fine. We still have Adeline into a Hammerhelm. They have 3 cards in hand, and they still have Golos. I'm assuming they detutored for Fury. We could also like look for a Skull Clamp next turn and run out Giver. Reanimate on Fury. Sure. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Not the end of the world. So what do we want to do here? I mean, even like Phalia or Giver. We don't ever really want to blink this, of course. Or we just play Adeline. This is tough. I'm trying to think what we want to do here. I want to... I feel like Giver Phalia is probably just the right call. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Let's play Giver Runes. I could wait on Phalia, but I don't want them to rip a counterspell or some nonsense off the top, so we're just gonna jam it out. Giver, because it gives us protection from Fury if this, assuming this lives. They don't have like Ephemerate or some nonsense to blink Fury. It puts us in a really good spot because we're able just to give creatures pro red so they can't just crack in and with a 3/3 double striker. And we can maybe try to rip Skull Clamp. Okay, yeah, well, you win some, you lose some. Yep, we're just gonna take 6 here. Not ideal. Okay, Thalia is actually really, I think, pretty sweet here. So we have a couple options, right? They have 1 card in hand. We are facing this thing, which is not great. So we can Adeline, we can search for Skull Clamp. I think we're going to I think we're going to... Oh, we can just get on Thin Ice, can't we? It's in an aura. Yeah, I'm an idiot. We didn't have to pay the 2 life for that. Yeah, we are not going to blink on Thin Ice. That is going to be a hard pass. So, yeah, we're good on that. Love you, mean it. Absolutely not. Brainstorming. Sure, that means they're looking for a land. I think also they probably top deck that. I don't know if they would brainstorm. I don't think they would brainstorm after fetching, unless they misplayed, which is possible. No judgment here. I do that all the time. This game is hard. Unironically. So we'll see what they're doing. 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. I'm almost tempted to Thalia next turn, but I'd probably Adeline. Because we get the attack trigger, so we can still blink Adeline. Adeline? Adeline? Adeline. I'm saying a line. It's Line. English is stupid. They hit their land, so they're definitely going to Golos next turn. It can't be into Field of Dead, so I wonder what they're going to try to hit. We hit another plains. 1, 2, 3. Huh. So we have the option between like Yoshimaru Thalia or Adeline Thalia. I'm tempted to just Yoshimaru Thalia here. Let's play the other good boy. Let's Thalia. Let's grow Yoshimaru. They have one card in hand. So we're attacking. I don't want to exile Thalia, but I'm trying to think. Hold on. 2, 4, 6, 8. Not. I feel like we don't have to. We don't have to here. I actually don't want to. So like, they could grab a Thawing Glaciers, I guess, off of Golos, and maybe I would have wanted to. But I think this is fine. Can I on thing ice? I'll target opponent field, right? I'm like, can I on thing ice, then ice my own thing? Yeah, so the reason why I'm looking, it all depends on what land they grab, because we have lethal next turn. Because we have Adeline in hand, which I don't remember if they know about. Because we're able to Adeline, grow Yoshimaru, swing in, Felia the Golos. Then we have 3, 4, 5, 6. So the fact they're just leaving mana open means I'm just going to crack in here. I'm not doing anything else. They could have settled. They'd have to have settle for 5, right? So I'm going to hold back Thalia if they have settled the wreckage. Let's see if I'm a god gamer. Odawara. Sure. Return Fury. Probably knocking out both of these. Oh, they can just block though, right? So they can just wipe the board. Sure. Fury's a busted card. I have it in my deck too. And I just haven't seen it. Yeah, we'll put Yoshi back. Well, we just on thin ice them again. Um, I'm really what represents more damage. 1. Actually, yeah, you're probably fine. Unfortunate. We'll see what they do now. They probably just run out Golos, is my guess. And they have a Solitude. They just hard cast a Solitude. Oh, my lord. Damn, sometimes they just have everything, huh? That's wild. Well, we gained a bunch of life, so I guess that's nice. Those are not great. I'm gonna be sack and draw a card here. That's a 3/3/3/2 lifelinker. This is brutal. I think we draw a card first. Okay. I mean, we're not going to run a Lelia out into this thing. But we at least have the Lelia. I don't know if this works with Carry Zev because it makes the monkey attacking. I think I have to declare attackers. All right, they have 2 cards in hand. Hopefully, it's not another bounce spell for on the night. I'm gonna be so sad. They're already running out Golos finally. Yeah, they're scrying with Golos. I'm assuming they're gonna get like I don't know what they get. Dark Depths. I don't know if they Dark Depths combo me here. I don't know if they just like I don't know what they do. I don't know what the Golos deck would be. I guess they can get Glacial Chasm too, right? And just prevent me from actually doing anything to them. Which would be real unfortunate. Urza Saga. Oh, yeah. I guess that's a pretty good pull, huh? Okay. So they go to 10. We have a Menace. We go to 6. Because I'm not blocking that. Absolutely not. All right, we get an Arid Mesa. Actually, this is fine. Um, Elegant Parlor. So we can decide what's on top. Turn target creature card. Yeah, we'll put that on top. Um, let's Lelia. So they can block the Lelia, then we can just helping hand it back. Oh, wait, are we dead on board? Oh, math is hard. We are just dead here, huh? Oops. Oops, oops, oops. All right. I mean, they furied us 3 times and solituded us. What are you gonna do? It happens. It doesn't help being on the draw there. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have attacked. I'm now realize I didn't combat math. It happens. It happens. I think we're gonna run back Yoshimaru. I don't think we're gonna switch it up. And now we wait. Yeah, that was a brutal beating. That was brutal. Having the just yeah, Fury is just I have just have not seen my Fury or Solitudes yet. Like in any of the games I've played, it's insane. Not like today, just like in as I like playtest the deck. I don't think I've seen them once. I must have seen Fury maybe at least one time, but it is oh my lord. Like, I would love to be able to Fury. I almost want to put Ephemerate in this deck so we can scam it, but I don't think it's worth it. I could try it over like Mana Tithe. I could try to Ephemerate, but I don't know what they're thinking about. I don't know if they're gonna switch their commander. I still don't know what their deck is. I don't know if it's just like 5 color control, like it's just remove things, play Golos, and I don't know what their if it's just like a Golos mid range deck. We're just hanging out. I want to put music on, but I don't want to like have the VOD muted. Although I could record in separate tracks and upload the VOD separately. Maybe do that next time. That might not be a bad idea. So I can turn off. I can put in like copyright-free music in the actual VOD. But this is just a little test stream to see how it sounds, see how it looks. Hopefully it's doing okay. I would love for them to get going here. Finally. Yeah, I'm going first, obviously. Um, hey, look, Solitude. I almost want to keep this hand out of spite, just because we have Solitude. um, we don't get any snowlands. I don't feel like we can actually keep this. It's unfortunate. It's like pretty close, but if we had one more land, I would definitely do it. Okay, well, we have two lands, no snowlands, and we have a Dranith Magistrate. I'm actually going to keep this. I don't think we want Parallax Wave here. I mean, I guess we can protect our own things with it, which is pretty slick. Skyclave gets rid of Fury, I think. Fury 5? Fury's 5. It does not get rid of Skyclave. We're going to bottom between Parallax Wave, Skyclave. Embercleave, I think we can keep if we can get enough creatures going. Or we get rid of Ontonice. Because we don't have any Snowland. But if we get one Snowland, we're like in. Get rid of Parallax Wave. That might not be correct. But we can get Yoshimaru out. Which is fine. Because we can still Skyclave on 3. Or on 4, right? If we get like another land and we can... Another white. Then we can like Skyclave. I think we just run out Dranith Magistrate. I don't know if we run this out now or we wait till like turn 4. Like... So it doesn't just get blown up. Oh, we hit a Flame Slash. That's actually huge. We'll play this. This is a tough decision. Because if I run out the Dranith Magistrate, and they just... no. We'll just hold up the Flame Slash. Like, do we do it when they're tapped out? Or do we do it, like, closer when they can get Golos? Because then we kind of force them to have the removal. And ideally, they'll waste, like, removal on this, and then we can get this out if they have, like, no removal in hand and they can't get Golos out. But it makes Embercleave worse. I don't know. I don't know what was right there. If you know, I would love to be told what your thoughts are. That's unfortunate. Well, there goes my Dranith Magistrate that I could have run out. They're going to see a not great hand here. But they're also not impacting the board in any real, like, way. So I'm hoping to get rid of Dranith Magistrate. It might get rid of, like, On Thin Ice or Embercleave. Flame Slash. I'm keeping Flame Slash. I hope they don't get rid of Flame Slash because I want to be able to just, like, Fury them. Skyclave. All right. Interesting choice. Considering, like, I don't... Oh, cute. Sure. I wonder if we just Flame Slash this, because then we get our commander back. No, we're actually going to leave it under there. It might be incorrect. If we get Onthanize, it'd be really fun to Onthanize our own commander. Oh, we rip a Flage. I'm just going to Flame Slash my own thing. Oh no, I lost my commander forever, huh? I forgot it isn't... Well, I'm a moron. I'm stupid. Forgot you don't get it back when Skyclave dies. Oh god. I'm a moron. We're fine. We're chilling. We have Flage. We're chilling. Uh. Oh no. I'm so stupid. Oh god. We got it out of our system. That was a real silly misplay. Alright, we're gonna probably run out Dranith Magistrate here, though. Yeah, I definitely. I don't know why. I played Skyclave for so long too. All right, well, we're gonna run out Granite Magistrate here. Oh, we had another land. We have Flage. We have like gas right now. We're gonna win this one. I can feel it. They only got 3 cards in hand, and we just really, for the love of God, need a land. Oh, please, just give me a land. We don't have to think about our commander anymore. See, it was actually. Oh God, damn it! Frickin' Fatal Push. Oh, I hate this game. Oh Lord. All right. Well, they play Golos. I'm assuming, and we have no real way of getting rid of it. We're almost at Flage territory though, so that's neat. Running 6. Pinging this for 1, I'm assuming, because they have no lands in their yard. Yup. Yeah, it looks like they're just like a good stuff deck, which, oh, we hit the land. Oh, we did it. All right, well, now we have a very interesting choice. If we Flager Adeline, they have 2 cards in hand. They, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have enough for exactly Golos. I want to say we're going to Adeline here. We're just going to Adeline. No, I don't really want to do that. I mean, I do, but I just don't have the mana for it. I'm just getting blown out. Oh my lord. Golo's Domain. I actually run this card in my Domain deck in Commander. And I thought about building that deck in here. That would be really fun. Malevolent Rumble. Oh my lord. They're just cooking with gas. I'm cooking with no brain power. Holy shit. We're fine. We're vibing. We're vibing. Everything's fine. Nothing's on fire. Everything's fine. We're good. It's all good. We're gonna hit another land. Flage needs 5 cards though, right? Crap. All right, we're gonna hit a fetch. We're gonna hit a fetch land, and then we're gonna Flage them, and then we're gonna get Flage back, and they're not gonna cast Animate Dead on it. Yeah, this looks like just literally like a 5-color pile. Okay, so we didn't hit what we wanted. This is a problem now. What do we do here? Oh my god, I'm tempted to scoop it up, but no. Never back down. Never what? Let's Flage. Let's kill Renin 6. Let's gain some life. And then we're going to pray to God they don't have a way of stealing our Flage and keeping it around. I can't imagine they do. This is when they just, like, rip a Nile Spellbomb that they've just been holding for this exact moment. And I cry in my sleep. No shot, right? Oh, Pyroglyph, okay. Yeah, well, we're gonna listen. Just give me the fetch. Just get me the fetch land next turn, and I can get Phage back, and then I can start phaging things, and then we're in. Then we're in, baby. Are they gonna just Swamp Cycle, Reanimate, Troll? Oh wait, if they go to 6, they go to 5. Dude, there's a chance. Are you telling me there's a chance? Please don't Animate Dead my Flage. Don't Necromancy my Flage. I don't like this game anymore. What is happening? Oh, is it for Brea's ability? No, it's 2 mana. 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I mean, I need to get a creature out. I think I can, like, chump this next turn. Nethergoyf. Yeah. Oh, my lord. Hmm. Goif.deck. Yeah, this is unfortunate. Are you there, God? It's me, Fiona. All right. Is it attacks and blocks or just enters? Do we on thin ice this? Party crasher this? No, oh. Even if we flage, we kill a Thopter, gain 3, go to 8, block, take. Are we done anyways? I think we're gone anyways. Like I can like party crasher on thin ice, get rid of something, block, but we still take. I think we're donezo. I think it came just a little. I think it came just a little too late. Yeah, because it's only when it attacks, right, and enters. Yeah, so we can't. So kill a flying Thopter. Go to 8. I mean, they could misplay. There's a chance they just goof. So we're gonna pray that we hit our outs and they just kind of screw up. And they don't. All right. On to the next one. GG. What do I draw? Land. Skrelv. Yeah. All right. Well, that was an unfortunate beating. Right in the head. But listen, we're just 1 win away from going 3-2, which is great. Because that means we get some play points. We can enter another league later. Ooh, time's almost out, though. So hopefully we can finish these next 2 games pretty quick. I am leaving here at like 11:30-ish to go play another card game at my LGS. Man, that was a beating. That was a beating. I'm surprised Golos is legal in Dual Commander, but I guess it's a 5-mana commander. I am curious about, like, I have an Eldrazi list I was working on for Golos. Let me pull it up. In Dual Commander that I don't think is good, but I might have to try it at some point. Hold on, where is it? Oh, nope, we're actually in game. I will show y'all later. Hopefully we're on the play. We're on the play, baby. We're going first. Every time. Yoshimaru, okay. So we're playing like a pretty similar deck. I'm going to keep this. I'm actually really happy with this hand. I'm super tempted to... No, I'm fronting Yoshimaru because they have blue. They're Bant instead of Boros. But yeah, I'm going to be super greedy. I'm going to run out Yoshimaru on 1, and then we're probably going to run out Drannith Magistrate on 2. Or we hold up Mana Tithe. They just skip their first turn by mistake. We take those. Well, no mercy in this dojo. Run out Drannith Magistrate. Unless we're going for like a turn 1, unless we're trying to get White Plume back with that one white reanimate spell. Get probing me. Sure. No, I've Mana Tithe. It's so much worse now. This game sucks. Tundra. Yeah, if they try to reanimate this, we just Pyrokinesis it. And they can't cast Yoshimaru because of Drannith. They're just going to Swords me? Sure. That's fine. Yeah. Honestly, but cool. Play Plaza. We do have quite a few white cards, so I don't know if I want a Blood Moon, but I guess Blood Moon turns off their lands right now. But I don't know if we just necessarily want a Blood Moon. I think we'll just hold up the Mana Tithe. And we'll just play you. They know we have it, but because they get probe, so they have to like now play. They have to just play like a turn off because of it. So even though it's like we have it, I mean they could obviously just like run a spell into it, and it'll be just fine because then it's out of the hand. But it's like if they try to play around it constantly, it's kind of taxing them, which is nice. Yeah, like that. Absolutely not. I'm not gonna let them rip a Stoneforge. All right. Well, we hit a plains, which is actually huge because I think we can now. I feel pretty comfortable just blood mooning here. So we have all our colors. And if we're turning off their blue, I mean, they could have a basic island, but they can't fetch or anything. So if they don't have a basic blue source that isn't a fetch, then they're just turned off of blue mana. Then they also have green, so they can ramp into something now. Sure. Elvish Mystic, sure. But they have no blue, so I'm not worried about any like real counter spells. Let's just play Yoshimaru. Let's drain them. Let's go to combat. I'm down to 7. Yeah, nice quick game. So far, so good. They have no blue sources. As much as I maybe could have waited to counter Stoneforge. The minute it hits though, like if they get like anything that's like pro any certain colors, it's over. And they Beseiju me. Yeah, let's use its ability. Let's grab a grab an Elegant Parlor here actually. That is huge. Put you on top. Still can't cast their commander because of Draneth. If they tap out here, Spell Seeker for what? Each their hand. What 0 cost can they rip? Mental Misstep, I guess. I don't know what they're going for here. I mean, I think they're dead on board. Neoform. Okay. Sure. We'll run it back. Yeah, they were dead on board, unfortunately. Seems familiar for this person too. I think I played against them before. Urza Saga, Keen-Eyed, Giver of Ruins, Gadriel. This is honestly, I think we can keep this. I don't think we Saga on. I think we fetch on one, obviously. Haywire Might, sure. What an actual unfortunate card to rip here. We have all white cards. Oh, but we really do need a white source, huh? um, do we play Yoshimaru here, or do we play Giver of Runes? Or do we play Skrelv? No, we rip Yoshi here. Then we just go for it. It sucks because we're gonna lose our Saga like immediately to Haywire Might. Um, if they don't if they yeah Shuko. Oh they Neoform into if they attack we actually just block. So they Neoform into frickin' Nadu. Cute. Well, we're gonna do this. As much as I would rather not, we're gonna play only creatures you control. Okay. We're gonna play Keen-Eyed here. I kind of want to attack. It saves my Urza Saga, but we'll just not, and is what it is. They're gonna exile this. That's like an unfortunate like turn one when we kept an Urza Saga opener. That's funny. Oust, sure. If they kept a one lander, ooh, they kept a one lander. Spicy, spicy, spicy. I think we hold this up. Maybe it's just a pressure because they don't have a land, so maybe I'm supposed to like play this or like play Skrelv. Um, that might be just more correct. If they attack, though, we're just gonna Urza Saga. Let's end step, make a construct. Let's make another construct. And what? I don't really want to put Skull Camp here. I think we'll just put Lava Spur Boots. I could have gotten like Shadow Spear, but I don't like. I can't imagine they really want to get rid of this. Evoking Solitude, sure. Sure thing. Another down 2 cards. What they exile? Skyclave? Nice. Playing their dumb dog. I shouldn't say dumb dog. It's a very good dog. Flagstones is actually huge. So they're out of green. So we can just exile this Haywire Might. We don't have any snowlands. We cannot do that. Let's just play you. Let's just play you. Let's just crack in. They could like chump here, kill this. Sure. I don't know, I'm surprised they kept the one lander. Sure. They could have chumped here instead of taking 5 and then just blown up, like chumped here with Haywire Might, Temple Guard and sack it, blow it up, keep your commander. I don't know why you would want to do it in this way. Seems like an odd way of blocking to me. Maybe they have something? Okay, well, I don't know what was going on there, but let's go to game 4. We're 3-1 right now. Having a pretty good time. Hope everyone's enjoying. I don't know if I'm going to like voice over the VOD or just like kind of upload it wholesale, throw it into Adobe, edit out all the weird like quiet parts. I don't know what we're gonna do with this yet, but we'll see. I just hope everyone's having a good time. Let me know like how it sounds, how it looks, any improvements you think I can make, any changes. Streaming is pretty new to me. I don't do it too often. But listen, we're 3-1 right now, which is lit. I'm very happy. Hopefully, maybe we can hit 4-1. Though I'm on a sponsored account. I don't know if I actually get open treasure chests. I hope I do, but we'll see. And it's almost time to go, so hopefully this next game goes pretty quick. Awesome, thank you, Critfin. I appreciate it. I'm debating if I want to show like chat on screen. I probably could. I just have one widescreen monitor, so it'd be I'm debating about getting other monitors for streaming instead of just one ultra wide, so I can like put other things on screen and easier for me. But I'll have to figure that out. I know I can like area capture my full monitor, so I could do that because I have like power tools. So maybe I'll do that in the future. Is just keep Moto in like one part of my screen and then just have kind of everything up, snapped into that window. But we shall see. Just because window capture with an MTGO is like a little funky. All right, well, we're into game 5 here. We're 3-1, hoping to go 4-1. They got Tamio. Oh, all right, well, this is going to be a rough one. They can Tamio on 1. We can Flame Slasher on 1. We're going to keep this. Yeah, if they Tamio on 1, I think we just run out the Flame Slash like pretty immediately. I guess we don't have to, but I feel like we really want to here. So I'm going to just do that. Like, we're just gonna get rid of the commander. Like, I don't want this sticking around because if they brainstorm and this flips, it's just like, it can be a nightmare. So I think if they, all right, they're not playing anything. Let's Arid Mesa. Hope they don't stifle it. Could you imagine? Oh my god, I'd be so sad. All right, let's grab this. Let's attempt to play Yoshimaru. Yeah, they're gonna counter it, aren't they? I figured they would. We're gonna run out Skrelv next. Oh, maybe they're not. Oh, they might have Wash Away, right? The 1 mana counter. So we'll see. We'll see what they do. Running stuff into 1 blue in this form in Dual Commander is pretty rough. Because there are like some things. Okay. So I played around the Force Spike initially, and then I said, nah, we're fine. We ball. So Force Spike, Daze, Force of Will, all these cards you normally see in Commander are actually really good here because it's a 1v1 format. And I've been playing a little bit more Legacy lately, so I'm more cognizant of those cards just existing. They're tapped out, 5 cards in hand. I honestly think we just Lightning Helix it. Yep, we're just keeping that thing removed. As much as possible. They're tapped out. No reason not to do it. And we'll actually, I'm not going to wait to fetch. We want probably red because we have 2 white. So we'll grab a snow-covered mountain here. We'll bluff Bolt or something. Maybe we're supposed to wait, but all right, they're not playing anything. So let's see if we can get these Lava Spur boots to stick. We're going to bait these out. If they counter them, we then have a creature we can play. I don't really feel like playing any creatures here. We're just going to equip the boots. I'm just going to go for it. They're in Simic, so they don't have like... Alright, so they just return Yoshimaru to my hand, sure. And we'll just run Yoshimaru back out. And if they have a counterspell, they have a counterspell. Sure. Alright, so they have countered my 1-drop commander, and they still haven't stuck theirs. And we still, if we top deck a land, let's try to play Yoshimaru again. Yeah, so this is MTGO, so there's rental services and stuff. So you can pay like a monthly thing and you can rent cards. I have a MTGO sponsored account, so I have a bunch of cards. There is also, if you want to play just Commander, they have a bundle. It's, I think, $40, and you get 2,000 cards that are like an actually good commander card. So I'm talking cards like Wheel of Fortune, a bunch of the swords, Smothering Tithe. I don't remember if you get Rhystic Study. Um, you get a ton of good commander cards, and there are actually some articles on Cool Stuff Inc. that have deck text for these cards that you can get from this commander package. So while $40 is a lot, you actually have the cards. So if you want to sell out, you can actually sell your collection for money, which is nice. It's a little bit better than Arena. So it's cool because you just kind of jumpstart a collection, and they have oh my god, a new player package that comes with a bunch of cards and some decks for like $5 or something. So yeah, no, I honestly am really enjoying playing. I've been playing Magic Online for a while, but now that I have a sponsored account, it's a little bit easier to play a lot. So I'm trying to show it off. It's a great way to not have to deal with like triggers because the game takes care of it for you. So it's just like a nice thing. You can kind of play whenever. So I'm trying to get more friends and stuff into it. I'm hoping if my community really gets into it, I have Playpoint giveaways coming up next month. So there are things that I plan on definitely doing, trying to get more people into MTGO. It's just, I think, easier than webcam Magic. You can play more complicated decks like Cathar's Crusade, right? Because the game handles all of those triggers for you. So it's like, oh, I don't have to stress about putting dice on everything. So certain decks that I don't enjoy playing in paper and other people don't, I think Magic Online really gives a way to play those really powerful cards that are a pain in the ass to track in paper. So I definitely recommend it. Let me actually, hold on. I can find those articles for, if you're interested in that, let me find them. Yeah, as one of the, I think, I want to say their name is Sam from the Popper panel. I'm looking. It was the other day. Where is it? Here it is. So I want to throw these right into the chat. So if you're looking for some decks with that Commander Workshop cards, there are some articles for you that those decks look sweet. I was thinking about doing some content with that, so people can come in. It's like, oh hey, I want to play Magic Online. It's like, great, go watch this video. I tell you exactly how to what decks to build. If it's just like for $40, I think it's a great value especially compared. I don't want to crap talk Arena, but the Arena economy is rough because you can't buy cards. And while rental services aren't like cheap, there are free ones for up to 11 ticks, 5 from Card Hoarder and 6 from Mana Traders. And on top of that, there's a format called Penny Dreadful, which is only cards that are 2.02 ticks, which is essentially 2 cents or less. It's a fan format. It's actually really cool. It's a Brewer's Paradise. There are a lot of cards on there that you might not think, or you'd be like, oh, is that card really 2 cents online, like Sylvan Library? And it's like, yeah, it's it's not like in paper where it's a bunch. I need to think about my play here. Hold on, sorry. I think we're gonna try to run out Squee here. We don't have removal for this, unfortunately, and Squee I don't really care because I can get it back later. So if they counter Squee, they counter Squee. Which I'm assuming they're gonna do based on having 2 blue open. Yeah, unfortunately we couldn't pay the 2 anyways. But I mean, if all the cards to go to the yard, if it's Squee, I'm fine with that. Can't really attack, so I mean we could, but there's gonna block, right? So yeah, it's Magic Online. I think is a really great tool. Yes, yeah, that's definitely a big thing. And there's just a lot of formats and stuff here too, which is great. Legacy, Vintage, Pioneer, Standard's still on here. You can still draft. So what is cool is I think a draft on MTGO is $12 or 12 ticks. However, because you keep your collection, you actually, when you draft the cards, you get to keep the cards you're drafting. Much like Arena, right? But you actually can like sell those cards back later if you want. or trade them for other stuff because there's trading on here. So like that's really nice. It's best of 3. The prize support's actually pretty decent too. Let me look. So and they still have Phantom 2 Bloomborough Draft League. Yeah, it's $12 and it's 3 drafts. And if you go 2 and 1, you get 3 boosters, 3 play boosters, which are like 3 full-size boosters. And if you go 3 and 0, you get 7 boosters. And you can buy boosters here. So it's like if you buy 3 boosters and $2, you can do another draft. So if you go 2 and 1, let's say, and you want to do another draft, it's $2, and you get into another draft. And if you so it's just cool that you like actually kind of keep the cards. Haywire might. Oh no. Hate that for me. All right, well, let's... Would I rather run out Draneth Magistrate, or would I rather run out Adeline the Resplendent? Let's run out... They have Brain Surge. They can get cards back. Yeah, no, of course, I'm happy to definitely check it out. It's really cool. I'm going to talk to my contact over at Daybreak and see if we can't maybe do a giveaway of like starter packs, like the $5 thing. And I think there was a code with the professor. I don't know if it's still up, but check out their Twitter, or there should be a code somewhere. I don't remember what it was. We're going to run out Draneth Magistrate and see if we can bait a counterspell. Spell Snare? They have everything, huh? Alright, well we're gonna crack this. They just got everything on me, man. What are you gonna do? Just grab a Snow-Covered Plains. Let's try to play Adeline. Man. Alright, well, we're ripping through their counters in their hand, at least. We got that going for us. We're not gonna attack. Yeah, and also Daybreak is like really open to a lot of suggestions, and they've really improved the responsiveness of the client as of late, especially in the last like year or two when they've taken over. So that's been a huge boon, I think, to Magic Online as a whole. It used to be a lot clunkier, and it has definitely smoothed the way out, which is nice. And I'm not just saying this as someone who, has a sponsored account and is like, because they don't actually pay me for anything. I just have this sponsored account. I make content with it. It's the fact that they're doing this to even smaller creators, I think, is huge. And I'm gonna scoop this one up. We're not winning this one, and that's fine. We're gonna go next. Next. Let's go to game 2. I'll play first. Manatee Flagstones. Yeah, this is a little bit of a weird hand, but I'm going to keep it. It's not super aggressive, but we have the Manatee, which is fun. And just, I have to pray they don't hit me with a mental misstep. Alright, they don't. We're good. We're happy. They do unfortunately get their Tamiyo. I don't have a way of removing it. Oh, they're Haywire Might first. Sure thing. They draw a card. We Flagstones here. And we go to combat. And Dual Commander is actually a really fun format. So you can, when you have partners, you can only play one of the partners each game. So whichever your first one you cast is the only one you can play. The ban list is different. So all Fast Mana Soul Ring, all the Moxen, Ancient Tomb, cards like that are all banned. Certain cards are banned as commanders, so you can still play Nadu and Gristlebrand and all that jazz, but you can't play them as commanders. So I think that's pretty slick. And what else? Yeah, it's a cool format. We're going to run out Birdo. Come on, counter it, counter it, counter it. I want to mana tithe you. Let me mana tithe you. Please let me mana tithe you. Damn it. Punks. Don't let me mana tithe them. Well, they're not going to block, that's for dang sure. Hit him for 3. Do we mana tithe the Fading Hope? We do. I don't know what else we're going to have a chance to mana tithe this deck. Oh, we're going to do that now. I want to keep my stuff on board. And it's very possible that they end up not having a chance to really mana tithe again. I'm kind of tempted just to block this. But I don't know if it actually matters. I'm not going to bother. Not going to bother. All right. Let's go to combat first. I mean, I could try to play Boromir here. I don't control a mountain. Oh, this is rough. Let's play Elegant Parlor. Let's surveil and let's see what we rip. We'll put that into the graveyard. We actually don't need that now. And we'll just crack in here. And we'll play Boromir. And we're going to hope that they don't have a counterspell. I mean, I guess they're not cracking their clue. They're going to crack it next turn anyways. Oh, Remand? Sure. Unlucky. But we can always exile this and gain some life. All right, well, nice hanging with you. I hope you come back to whenever I stream again. Have a good rest of your day, man, and I'll talk to you later. Critfin, that's a good ass name. I think we just keep taking one here. I know I could like do the trigger for it, but I'm not gonna bother that right now. Let's play Arena of Glory. Malcolm, Alluring Scoundrel. Sure. Uh, hmm. I don't want to wear Fox here. They have 2 mana open. I guess we can actually wait, right? Because they're gonna probably crack some clues next turn. So we can probably just wait. Yeah, I think we just wait here. Oh, well, they're tapped out. Now we have to. Yep, we had to do it there. They were tapped out. Ugh. Take 2 in the air. I could block, but I'm just gonna take the 2. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to block actually, prevent them from doing shenanigans. But we have pyrokinesis, so Jace, Z-Mind Sculptor. Sure. Returning Yoshimaru to my hand. Sure. So, alright. They have 1 mana open. Let's play Command Beacon. Let's play Yoshimaru. Let's see if they counter it. Hold on. Let's... yes. Scarlet. Cool. That's... oh, they're at 3. I didn't realize that. All right, well, we're going to game 3 here. And, yeah, it's going pretty well. This is for the 4 and 1. All right, well, we have an opening with a Flame Slash. We're going to keep this. We'll decide if we're going to Flame Slash turn 1 or not. And we have Feldon. All right, they're preordaining, so we're probably not going to Flame Slash on 1. Where Yoshimaru into Feldon is probably what's going to actually happen here. They don't have Stifle, so they could have any number of ways to get rid of Yoshi. Yoshi B here, my boy. Mostly Mental Misstep is the biggest. Mental Misstep, Force of Will, Daze. If they tap out, they Tameo, which means they have some form of protection. Is my guess. So what we're gonna do is, I think we're just gonna, oops. Let's just play Feldon. If they have the counterspell for this, they have it, like, and if not, then we're just gonna be able to crack in here. Gonna turn exile her. So they might be brainstorming. If I had the mana tithe, yeah, there it is. If I had the mana tithe, I would have definitely held that up. I maybe should have flame slashed here, but it's only target creature, so that's not great. I could have left this up. I'm not that worried. I think we just need to like try to aggro them out, truthfully. They're plussing. They're playing True Name Nemesis, has protection from me. So we can't really Yoshi here. I mean, we can Feldon and see what we hit, because it can take 2. Or they just like let us chump in for 2. We could play this and just start getting some creatures. I'm trying to think what's actually best. Kari Zev prevents them from actually doing anything, and we can keep growing this. They can block the monkey, but they can't keep blocking her. So I think while shields are down, I think we go to combat first. So we had to exile 3 cards. Oh, and it's 3 lands. That's actually huge. Yeah, let's grab a fetch. That's great. We got rid of a pretty massive land pocket. And now we get to play, we're gonna grab a plateau here. This is actually pretty huge. I think we can play Giada here. I think I'm between that and Broadside Bombardiers. I'm also tempted to still play Karizev and just hold up Gladriel's Dismissal. Although we probably just want to use all our mana, right? Let's play Broadside. Let's get the haste guy. It'll be really good especially if we put with Carry Zev in the token, because we can, at the after damage at the end of combat, we can boast and start shooting off the Sure. Okay. It's any number of, yeah, it's only creatures. This is fine. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Let's play carry Zev. Sure. No, I'm good. Yeah, we can't deal quite enough to it. But it's Menace, so at least we're getting some damage. Yeah, True Name is unfortunate here. I mean, we have Pyrokinesis for other things if we need to, so we can like get rid of Flame Slash, and we do have to swing at Tamio next turn. Ooh, we can play our own Saga. All right, so Saga. Um, yeah, let's see if Detective Phoenix sticks. If so, we can actually. Can't imagine it's going to. No, it does. Let's go to combat. Sure. I could have Pyrokinesis that. I just realized that. I'm tired. And I'm playing a little fast, so it happens. Yeah, I think that's gonna be game. I'm gonna scoop this one up, I think. They have 45 cards in hand. Yeah, I'm gonna call this one a game. So yeah, we went 3-2. Tamio's a brutal deck, but it was at least a close-ish game, but unfortunately they got the ult off. So what are you gonna do? It happens. So yeah. Alrighty, nerds. Well, I gotta get going here. So it was fun. I hope to